So anyway, I'm throwing my phone down, and I need it because I have all my notes on there. Anyway, I've watched some of these awards, 2020 awards, by some other people on YouTube. I still watch those, and I love them. I love the people that do these. I'm going to poke a little bit of fun at it because if they can't, they shouldn't take themselves so seriously. It's fine. They're good. They're awesome. I watch them. I love them. I love them. But some, they got a little bit obnoxious. All right. So without further ado, Cheap Audio Man 2020 Awards. I don't care if it was released this year or if it was released 10 years ago. If it's still available and I think it's a good value and I think it's worthy of an award, then I'm going to give it an award. Unfortunately, I'm not at home right now, so I don't have access to any of my products, with the exception of some earbuds that I listen to for pleasure. However, I do have pictures on my phone. I'm going to show you those pictures because I'm not going to do any fancy editing or anything like that. I'm just going to show you a picture of what it is. So, best speakers under $100. Probably already know the answer to this. And it actually might not be under $100 anymore because these prices have obviously fluctuated. Sony SS CS5. It's $118. It regularly goes on sale for like $73. Okay? So I'm not egotistical enough to think that my opinion on speakers and what I personally like is the right thing for you. So I'm going to talk about two different kinds of speakers. Same price level, a little bit different sound signature. So the Sony is going to be brighter, a little bit more exciting, probably more appealing to most people. Okay, and then I'm going to give you an alternative, a slightly warmer alternative. It doesn't mean it's going to sound bad. It's just a little bit of different sound signature. Okay? Because I'm not that guy to say my opinion matters to you and it's the right thing for you at all. All right. Second choice. Numi BS5. It's a fine little speaker. It's front ported and it looks really good. You can't tell by the pictures. I have it at home. I've used it in my living room. I've used it for music a little bit. Not as exciting as the Sony. It's still a very good speaker. And it's got a very good little waveguide. And I think it's got a 1-inch soft dome tweeter, which is a good thing. So does the Sony. And then the Sony has a 3/4-inch super tweeter. Anyway, I digress. All right, what's next? The speaker awards for less than $200, even though literally the price has just changed. So, ELAC debut B5.2, $199. Although it's not $199 anymore, apparently it's $249. But whatever, it regularly goes on sale. Sorry, I know how sensitive people are to the microphone. For $199. I think it's $250 right now. Clips. I can't say clips because it's the wrong thing to do. Even though when I say clips, it sounds. I feel like I have peanut butter in my mouth, and I don't like saying it that way. But again, people are noticing that I'm not doing things the right way. And if you haven't noticed that by now, you should have noticed that by now. Clips R51M. The speakers I gave away. This is backwards, but you'll have to take my word for it. It's $225, R51M. It's a good speaker. It's a better speaker at $145, and I would say that's where that speaker lives, $150. But they've all gone up in price apparently, so I guess they're whatever. All right, what do we have here? Ooh, less than $300. The Emotiva B1 Plus, Airmotive B1 Plus. Fantastic little speaker. A different experience than you'll ever have with music, I guarantee you. It's clear, it puts you in the music, it brings the music to you, and it's got really good bass. Okay? So the warmer alternative to the Emotiva. And I would argue that the Emotiva is, can't say better, more desirable. More desirable because it's $230, and Emotiva doesn't mess around with any of these on sale stuff. Because they're a direct-to-consumer manufacturer, which means they cut out all that garbage in the middle like everybody else doesn't, so that they can just keep their prices like a normal human being stable. But the KEF Q150 is the alternative. $299 on sale. I don't know what it is right now, but when it's on sale, it's $299, and I wouldn't suggest buying it unless it is $299. Okay. Best speaker, under $600. We're starting to get up there in price, but I will argue, still worth it. ELAC debut reference. It's a fine speaker. It's a wonderful speaker. It's thick, it's buttery, it makes digital sound like analog. It's a fine, fine, fine speaker. If not my favorite. One of my favorites. That's why I like bookshelves, because I can switch them out. And then obviously the Klipsch RP 600M. Okay? $430. Still $430. They increased the price of the R51M to like $250, and then it has like arguably one of the best speakers that Klipsch, I'm not saying anymore, that Klipsch has ever made, for $430. What's up, Klipsch? Why are you doing that? All right. The best paperback is the novelization in the special edition of Superman 3 by William Kotzwinkle, 1983. And I'm surprised nobody mentioned it, because it was on one of my fancy transitions where I did like different focusing on the speakers. And this was in the foreground to really up the production value. It's Christopher Reeve on there with, what's his name? Richard Pryor. Yeah, Richard Pryor seems like surprise. Superman just seems like, this is just like every day for me, carrying around a comedian into the stratosphere. All right. I'll be linked in the description below. It's still available. It's literally on Amazon. You can get the 1983 novelization of Superman 3. And there's reviews of it. I should read those reviews, but we're not going to. We're going to get back into it. Best integrated amps for less than $100. Bozzy Audio BT20A. This little guy is like $80. There's a coupon in there for about $75. Has Bluetooth. It's not the greatest Bluetooth, but it does have Bluetooth and tone controls, and it's pretty powerful. Up to 100 watts per channel. You're still probably getting 50 clean watts, which is more than what most people will need. Okay? Less than $400. Emotiva TA100. Again, another Emotiva product. They know what they're doing over there. It's, when I compare that amp to the Denon PMA 600NE, which comes in at the same price, Emotiva has more options. It has preamp outs. It has 2 sub outs. It's built 2 to 3 times better, and I think it sounds better. It has better top end. The Denon sounds good, but it's pretty thick on the bottom, which I like thickness, but I still like a little thickness and a little sparkle. I guess I'd like it to go like this. Go figure. All right, stop, Randy. Okay, best sources, less than $100. Topping BC3. I didn't take a picture of it. It's a little LDAC Bluetooth receiver. And people told me, LDAC's not high res. Okay, technically, I read the articles. Technically, they're right. Okay, even though it does up to 24-bit, 96 kilohertz, and even up samples up to 192 kilohertz. Technically speaking, with the throughput's like 900 megabytes per second. And CDs like 1200, 1400 megabits per second CD quality. So it's not technically high res. However, it's higher res than any other Bluetooth, higher res, and can handle more than Spotify, more than Apple Music, more than MP3. You can get better resolution than MP3 with LDAC Bluetooth or aptX HD, which it also does. Okay. What's next? Best DAC, under $300. The topping D50S. I haven't really talked about this much. It's a fine, outstanding sounding DAC. It's quite little and it has a little tiny screen, but it also has a remote control. So you could buy that, buy the Fuzzy Audio, and then connect up like a whole bunch of digital inputs. Full-size USB, full-size digital SPDIF, digital coax. Okay, remote and LDAC Bluetooth receiver, all in one, $250. It's a lot, but it is worth it and it sounds great. There's like 3 sound color modes and there's like 6 different filter roll-offs. It's a fantastic, and it's about the size of a deck of cards. It's fantastic. All right, best DAC around $100. One is going to be the shit Modi. That's right, I said it, shit Modi, okay? But if you're like overseas, that's harder to get. And the shit doesn't have a remote. Although it's really good. It has like very clicky, tactile source changes, and I had that product for a while and I actually loved it. For desktop usage, it's really good. Okay? And it's made out of metal, made in the US. Maybe assembled in the US, but I think they do make some of the stuff. Okay, otherwise, look at the topping E30S. Okay? Here's a picture. Topping E30S. All right? It's got a remote. And it probably sounds awesome. I personally don't have any experience with it, but I'm still giving it an award. It's a Cheap Audio Man award. Because that means so much. My awards that I'm giving away on the internet, on a YouTube channel, are very, very important. These companies are waiting with bated breath as to who's going to win. No, they're not. Okay. All right. Let's see. We like to have a good time here. Yeah. Best earbud / IEM. Under $100. Blonde BL05. Okay. Really good. $50. Actually, there's a coupon on there too. I think you can get it for $45. It's a little bit bassier than the Tin T2, Tin Hi-Fi T2, which is fine too. Get that one. They're both awesome. I think the blondes have better top end and a little bit thicker bass. Not the most accurate in the world, but to my ears, more pleasing. But what do I know? Buy the tins if you want. Return them if you're in the U.S. Buy like 5 of them. Keep the one you like. All right, best IEM under $200. Tin Hi-Fi P1, planar magnetic. It's a little planar magnetic. And it's actually really on sale right now. It's $169 with a $10 off coupon. It's $159. It's a good deal. Now, that is not a bassy IEM, okay? So if you buy it and you don't like it and you say there's no bass there, don't blame me. I'm telling you right now, there's not a lot of bass on that. However, there's things such as a parametric EQ on your phone, which you can increase the bass to your liking. And planars take very well to tone controls, okay? It's very good. It's kind of like the Aeromotive, or the Emotiva Aeromotive B1 Plus. You get a level of clarity in there that is unrivaled. You're going to hear things in the music you've never heard before. Guarantee it. I don't like to guarantee much, but I guarantee that. All right. What's next? Best all-in-one component. All right. Now, this is a hard recommend because it's very expensive. It's the Marantz NR1711. It's a 7.2 channel receiver, It has a really cool functionality of being like a direct 2-channel amp, pure direct 2-channel amp, where it shuts everything down except for just like the front channels and maybe the subwoofer if you want it. It's a streamer, okay? Not a great streamer, but there is a streamer, and it does have multiple functionalities. And there's a whole bunch of like presets, to the point where you can have a preset for your home theater, and then you can have a preset for your 2-channel. There's just a lot of functionality in there. And for $800, it's actually way cheaper than if you cobbled together something that can do the same thing. Still expensive, still a tough recommend, but I like it. 50 watts per channel. Not enough, you say? Balderdash. I don't know if I use that term correctly. Not enough, you say? Plenty. All right. I don't think that's sold on Amazon. Doesn't matter. Go out and buy it from somebody else. Best accessory. Black electrical tape. 99 cents at your local retailer or Walmart. Why is it important and a good accessory? Because you can do cable management with it for 99 cents. Okay? However, when you pull it out, the end that you pulled off, turn just a little titch in, like 5 millimeters, roll it back on itself. That's called a buddy tab. And you're your own buddy. Because when you have to inevitably take that tape off, it's going to be difficult and you're going to be picking at it unless you put a buddy tab on there. And then put a buddy tab on the other side. Wrap it up. Then you can take it off very easily with the buddy tab. You're your own buddy. Okay? Best speaker stands. This one barely made it in, but it did. Best speaker stands. 2 wooden bar stools. Okay? You don't like that? Well, I'll argue that a bar stool can do everything a speaker stand can do, but a speaker stand can't do everything a bar stool can do. Not, I don't know, inert enough, and throw a bag of sand on there or something. Put some rubber feet underneath it. Literally, I used bar stools. Put the speakers on it, pull them out from the wall, play around with it. I never noticed one bit of a difference. You could, maybe. People that sell speaker stands for like $300, $400, $500, you're getting taken to the cleaners. They're laughing. There's a reason why the specials go on and they give the stands away for free. Okay? There's a reason for that. That's it. If you like my attitude towards affordable audio gear, please subscribe. We're starting to build a great little community here. It's a lot of fun. We're not asshats. We're not pretentious snobs that think our opinions are very important. We're just a bunch of people looking for a lot of enjoyment for the best bang for the buck. And I would argue that a piece of audio component should not cost more than a riding lawnmower or my first car, which incidentally was a 1979 Dodge Aspen RT. I wish I had it. Sprite orange was the color. Had a gray racing stripe and a fin on the back spoiler. It was a fun car. Dangerous. Fun car. It had like a 300-pound chrome bumper. You don't want to hear about my chrome bumper, though. So if you want to try high-res music streaming for free, I'll link that in the description. Scroll down, click on the link, scroll to the bottom of the page, and click Try HD. 3 months. If you click on it and you sign up for a free trial, I get $1, and it helps support the channel. I also have a Patreon. If you'd like to contribute to the Patreon, it'll help me out. I don't really have much else to say, except I love you. Thanks for subscribing, all you folks out there. Go enjoy some music today. You got it all at your fingertips. Think about that. We had to go to stores to buy CDs and cassettes. You just pull it up on your computer. Whatever you want. You want to listen to the entire discography of REM? You can do it. And you don't have to drive somewhere, thumb through the CDs, and then not find the one you're looking for. You want to listen to Def Leppard, Pyromania, and you stepped on your CD, and you crunched your tape, or it melted in your car? you can listen to Pyromania. So with that, I'm Randy. I'm the Cheap Audio Man.